Alright, let's talk about a situation that's starting to worry a lot of Spurs fans, Dejan Kulusevski. His injury layoff has gone from short-term setback to a genuine long-term concern, and now we finally have some fresh insight from Sweden boss Graham Potter. Kulusevski picked up what was initially seen as a minor issue back in May. It wasn't an ACL like Maddison's, but a patella injury that required surgery. And despite early optimism, he's now been sidelined for more than 7 months. While Maddison is already back on the grass at Hotspur Way, Kulusevski hasn't yet joined outdoor training. Potter, who recently met with him, says the injury has been more complicated than expected and the progress hasn't been linear. Still, he believes the winger could be ready for Sweden's playoff games in March. From a tactical perspective, this injury has reshaped Spurs' attacking structure far more than many expected. Kulusevski is not just a creative outlet, he's a ball progressor, a press-resistant carrier, and arguably one of Tottenham's best connectors between midfield and attack. Without him, Spurs have leaned heavily on Xavi Simons in the number 10 role, while trying to redistribute chance creation across the front line. That shift has changed the rhythm of Spurs' build-up, fewer direct carries down the right, more central overloads, and a heavier reliance on rotations in the half spaces. The complication with a patella injury is that it affects explosiveness, deceleration, and directional changes, all essential for a player who thrives on sharp movements, tight control, and quick transitions. Potter, mentioning frustrating days and setbacks, lines up with what we often see in tendon-related recoveries. They rarely progress cleanly. For Spurs, this situation affects both the short-term tactical plan and the medium-term squad structure. If Kulusevski's return timetable remains unpredictable, Ange Postecoglou has to continue shaping the attack without one of his key profile players. And for Sweden, who are fighting for a World Cup spot through playoff qualifiers, his availability in March could be the difference between having a dynamic right-sided playmaker or losing one of their most influential attackers during a crucial window. The encouraging part is Potter's confidence. He's spoken to the player directly and believes Kulusevski is close, but his honesty matters here too. Nobody can predict exactly when a tendon injury stabilizes enough for competitive minutes. So, while March feels possible, Spurs fans should brace for a cautious, step-by-step reintegration rather than a sudden return. What do you think? Are Spurs missing Kulusevski more than people realise, or has the team adapted well enough without him? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, because this story feels far from over.